just on these hills here, halfway between Dannevirke and Woodville, and just back a bit there was a big 6-point stag standing behind a 9-wire. It looked like a wild stag. Case back, way back over that way.
Well, that seemed like a pretty good omen, seeing a wild stag running around the paddocks here, looking for a hind, out on the farmland between Dannevirke and Woodville. We had a few small hitches along the way due to ferry times being a bit delayed, which was out of our control, but we made our destination for the night pretty easy, which made us suitable to set up and take off early in the morning. Well, we're off and away with feet of Macca's under our belt, bright and early in the morning to meet our next destination, which is going to be the helicopter pad. She's a long stretch between the next destination, so it pays to stop and stretch the legs and grab a bite to eat, and also give the locals a bite to eat. Our destination we're heading to for the next few days is going to be the West Coast. So grab a tin and settle in.
Dress fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we have New Zealand's biggest record whitetail head, shot by Roy Phillips, and we're heading in with him. G'day, how are you?
Thanks.
Here's a typical red head 10-pointer from the area. Nice chamois head right behind it in the area we're going to be hunting. Another nice head here too. It'd be nice to come across a couple of these beers.
So after organising our fourth wheel, which was to be Roy, we gassed it to Hoki to get some last minute supplies, and then from there it was out to the chopper pad. Just a snapshot round the helipad car park, so that gives you an idea of what us hunters bring into the New Zealand economy.
Have you been up there? Have you been up in there? Have you been up that creek?
right around by that property. Yeah, beautiful place. Here we are, on the west coast, 6 nights, gonna make the most of it, so yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, evening team, first night here, west coast. I'm just gonna head up this creek here, some nice slips around the side, so a bit of glassing, there's a bit of fresh sign around, hopefully might stumble into something. Well, teams gets a bit interesting from here on in. I'm heading up the creek, as you can see. So I'm sort of gonna, I don't know whether I've got enough light left to sort of go and pick a terrace and climb up onto one of these terraces and cruise down. There's a lot of sign, a lot of tracking coming up the river. So yeah, or whether I leave that till the morning. I might leave that till the morning so I don't scent up the area really. Just getting a feel. It's about 7:30 now and I'm about 2k from the hut, so yeah, 2 to 3k. So yeah, here's my bets. Get back down off this these house-sized rocks, and yeah, we'll plan an attack for the morning. Gotta be really in awe of this country. These are all damn near house-sized slabs of like schist type rock just stacked on each other. The power of nature, when these, you know, when you get a big flood come down here, it'd be just phenomenal. Little team getting a bit on the dark side now, so gonna get back to the hut and have a feed and a sleep and get up in the morning and go exploring. Well team, bit of excitement. I was coming down here and there was a stag just standing over here, and he come running up towards me, and then he spotted me and he tried to get across the river, and I got a crack at him. I hope I've got him, but he's looks like he's too well. He stopped over here for a bit and I just couldn't see him, and he's gone down the creek. So yeah, oh well, doesn't look like I got the stag. It was a bit of a snapshot really. I gave him a roar to try and stop him, and I had one opportunity before he gapped it up the other side, but I just checked out where he was, and no blood where he was standing under that bank. So yeah, I think he just was deciding which move to make next to get the hell out of there. So bugger. Oh, lit a couple of candles. You might get a bit of a feed going for the boys. I thought they might have been back. Yeah, morning team. We've brushed up this ridge for a bit. Looks like there's a terrace up on here, so I'm still going to try and get up above that, get above the terrace and sort of roar onto the terraces from above. See how we get on. Also just exploration, see what might come across sign wise, rubs, swallows, yeah, all that sort of stuff. She's not a bad day here. I missed up on the, still on the big tops. Yeah, had a look for the stag as well. Another look, the one I fired at last night. I think he's got a way scot free to grow bigger. Oh well, carry on team, we'll carry on. Found a reasonable spot, got a bit of height, losing that river noise. Gonna give a few roars, see if we get any replies. Team, have our first roar down here. See if he comes in. Heard a couple more roars and one distant roar, and I just heard a distant shot, so either be Mark or Craig, might be on the money, might have antlers on the ground. Let's hope so. Team, this fungus's spores are just floating out. Good wind direction. Shows me the wind's coming uphill now. Sun's heating up the face, so the wind's coming up. Could be in my favour. Yeah, so I've just been following this game trail. Not a really well used game trail, but best I can find, so following around sort of third the way up the ridge, sidling around some of these head guts and trying to locate this stag that was nearby. This is something you don't see every day, team. Here's a young Remu tree right here, and it's growing in the sort of where the two branches have split out of this other species of native tree. That's quite cool. Didn't think Remu would do that, but then again there's probably a bit of soil sediment in here. Just come across some fresh stag poo. Yeah, first fresh stag poo I've come across since I've been here.
It's always pretty exciting hunting a new area, especially when you hear a couple of roars here and there and you start seeing a little bit of sign, so you get to feel that little bit of excitement. It was unseasonably dry here on the west coast, so yeah, trying to find fresh wallows was pretty hard because not much moisture in the bush on the ground.
Oh, time to head to base for a spot of lunch, I feel. For an evening look, we are. See what we can spot.
That evening, me and Craig went up the creek system and tried to get onto some faces to see if we could spot any stags or any chamois perhaps even, and yeah, see if it was worth having a look at the spot in the next day or so. Nothing was spotted or heard in this catchment, so we went back to base for the night and hatched a plan to go somewhere different in the next morning.
Alright. Oh, we heard a stag roar, but no sightings tonight. Yeah, morning. Boys come up here yesterday. Me. 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 Yeah, it was a nice young 10 pointer. He's got some hinds with him. He gave us a good little viewing there, held him with a few mews. Yeah, something bigger than that. Hopefully he grows into something bigger than that in a few years. Keep on trucking. Sit here for a bit, give a few roars, and hopefully something comes out a bit bigger than the other stag, quite a bit bigger than the other stag. Well, we've heard another couple of roars, and sounds like a different stag up above where we saw that young 11 come out. So yeah, gonna go and see if we can get a look at him.